Us two on a flight with 200 stewardesses?
Yes, it's a dirty job, but somebody's got to do it.
Are you feeling all right?
We're going to be flying over the Bermuda Triangle. What's the matter?
There's no one flying this plane! Go back to your seats and make sure your seat belts are fast. I said we do have a pilot flying the plane. Now calm down.
We're going down.
Mayday!
Tonight on the Hardy Boys, the strange fate of Flight 608.
Here we were in Nassau, helping Dad in a case involving Trans-Pacific Airways, forged airline tickets. It only took us 5 days to wrap it up, but Dad decided to give a few lectures to a group of detectives who were having a convention there. So Joe and I decided to enjoy ourselves. I went surfing, and Joe was singing. A little did we know that on the other side of the island, one man's terror was about to affect our lives. His name was Prager, and he was very, very frightened.
You're making our boss's mood very blue, Mr. Prager. 6 o'clock tomorrow night, man. 6 o'clock, or you know what, Mr. Prager.
But I don't have it. I'll get it. I'll get it.
I don't think so, but that's okay. We enjoy our work. You never gamble what you can't afford to lose, Mr. Prager. When did you learn that?
Mr. Goldman? It's me, Prager. You here, sir?
Just beautiful.
And for you, Mr. Goldman, glass.
we didn't know anything about Breaker and Goldman. I was still enjoying myself, and Joe was still singing. We were having a wonderful time. Until Joe decided that we had to return to New York. Beverly Detman, one of the head stewardesses for Trans-Pacific, and an old friend, had smuggled us onto one of their charter flights. I was really happy about it. Joe, can you give me one good reason why we're doing this?
This is going to be the best Knicks game of the season. I can't believe you want to miss it.
Well, it's snowing in New York. The temperature's below zero. Somehow the idea of remaining in this island paradise with a cool drink, surrounded by beautiful women, appeals to me a little more.
Beverly's doing us a special favor by getting us on this flight. She's fixed it all up.
I thought it was a special charter for employees only.
Well, it is. We're practically employees. We worked on the case. Come on, we're going to miss the flight.
Mr. Dahlquist, White Creek.
About that storm? They just upgraded to hurricane status. Moving this way about 40 knots.
Be here about 6?
6:30.
Well, we'll be halfway to New York by that time.
Hi, guys.
Hey, Beverly. How you doing, kid?
Fine. How come you two aren't on board, huh?
Well, Nosy, if you really want to know the truth, it's because our trusty flight lieutenant hasn't arrived yet. He's stuck in traffic.
Would you like me to start boarding now?
Sure, go ahead. We'll be right there.
All right.
Mr. Johnson, please come to the TPA ticket counter.
Did Beverly mention the kind of employees we're going to be flying with?
Well, no, but she...
Probably a bunch of greasy mechanics. That's why we're leaving this tropical paradise, Joe.
Pardon me?
On second thought, I think this is one of your better ideas.
Hi, Kristen. Have a nice flight. Here is a 3D.
Hi, Miss Dittman.
Hi. Name?
Lisa Lindsay.
Okay.
Is it true we're going to be flying over the Bermuda Triangle?
Don't worry, Lisa. We've made it before. You're in 3C.
Mr. Hendrick, please come to the TPA ticket counter. Mr. Hendrick, to the TPA.
12A.
Wait a minute.
Us two want to fly with 200 stewardesses?
Yes, it's a dirty job, but somebody's got to do it.
Hey, things are picking up.
Come on, you two. You're holding up the show. How you doing?
Hi, Beverly. Yeah, tell us about the...
Oh, these are our training school graduates.
Wonderful.
Get going, you two. Let's see. You're in 3A and B, and you get to fight over the window. Have a good flight.
Thanks.
TPA flight 457 to Miami and Houston is now in the final
14C?
Here I am. Sorry I'm late. A couple black coffee, please.
Thank you.
How's our storm progressing? Be in Nassau around 6 o'clock.
Frankly, I'm glad we're getting out of here.
Why's that?
Because it sounded like a real winner on the radio. Now, we better get moving. Drink it.
Careful. Come on, I'll take it with me.
Beverly, have you seen Carla?
Oh, no, she's not here yet. She said she might be a little late. Why?
Oh, it's just that her brother called from New York.
Oh?
Is everything okay back there? I guess so. He didn't say it was important.
16A.
Beverly, is Carla all right?
Mr. Goldman.
Carla,
I'm in a hurry, Mr. Goldman. I'll miss my flight and we'll both be in trouble.
have you got the envelope?
Do you have the merchandise?
Here they are. I know you'll deliver them safely to him, Carla. With you, they're in good hands.
There's the money from LeClaire. It's all there. He said he'll be expecting the diamonds in New York.
Excuse me.
Pardon me. That one looks a little scared.
It's kind of a strange choice of profession for a nervous flyer.
Maybe she's sick or something. Excuse me, miss. Are you feeling all right?
Didn't you hear? We're going to be flying over the Bermuda Triangle.
No, I didn't hear that. Thank you. You hear that?
You believe it?
Yeah, I can believe it. No, I'm scared.
Are we?
Eddie, how's that storm progressing?
Just a second, Captain.
Eddie?
Oh, I'm sorry, Cap. I've got this headache. Well, according to the latest projection, she won't come anywhere near us. We'll be over Myrtle Beach by the time she hits Nassau.
Good, that's fine.
I didn't say anything. I couldn't help it.
Are you okay, Carla?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Your brother called from New York. He wants
I know. I just talked to him.
Runway 8 west, cleared for takeoff 608.
Roger, Nassau Tower. Runway 86, clear and ready.
That was the last link in the chain. No one on board knew it, but Flight 608 was about to take off to disaster. No matter how many times you do it, there's nothing quite like a takeoff.
Takeoffs don't bother me. Bermuda Triangle, that bothers me.
Oh, come on.
Haven't you read any of those books? Boats and planes have disappeared like mad into that triangle. Whole squads of planes. Poof, gone. Some people say they disappear into a different dimension.
He's right. That's exactly what they say.
Wait a minute. There's scientific explanations for all those things.
Like what?
Like magnetic fields. And the Caribbean is famous for tropical storms. Real scientists say that, too.
What's this all about?
Oh, nothing. My brother here was just saying we're about to disappear into another dimension.
I'd like you to meet Margaret.
Hi.
And this is my roommate, Carla Bradley. These are the two guys I was telling you about, Carla. Frank and Joe Hardy. They used to beat me up when we were kids.
Not true.
Would you excuse me? I have some things I have to do. Sorry.
Something we said?
I think it was something Beverly said. She's got her thinking we're a couple of sicko bullies here.
No, I wish that were all it were. She's been under some kind of strain lately, guys. I'm sorry.
Captain? Yeah. Take over for a minute while I get a cup of coffee?
Sure.
Thanks.
Oh, while you're at it, bring me some too, will you?
Okay. Eddie, you want a cup of coffee?
No, thank you.
All right, back in a second.
Oh, hi, Hal.
How you doing, Carla? How's everything going back there?
Fine. Hal, what's the matter?
Oh, suddenly I got the world's worst headache.
Oh, can I get you anything?
Yeah, you got any aspirin?
Yeah.
It's funny. Eddie said he had a headache, too. Thanks.
How did you get all this money? And so fast. I'm very disappointed, Mr. Prager. You spoil our fun.
Oh, this storm is bad. I thought we were going to miss it.
Remember what I said about the Bermuda Triangle?
There's something wrong. No, look, the plane's turning. It shouldn't be turning. Get the captain. Will you get Captain Morris?
What's wrong?
The plane's turning. It shouldn't be turning.
Captain Morris? Captain Morris?
Get the captain.
They're not answering the intercom.
Captain Morris, Eddie, it's me, Beverly. Open the door. Captain Morris.
Something is wrong, Frank. Something is terribly wrong.
We've got to get in there.
Girls, everyone sit down. Captain Morris?
Did you have any tools in the plane?
Yeah, there's a screwdriver back here.
Take your seats.
Okay, sit down and get your seatbelt.
Captain Morris, hurry.
I've got to get in there. Go back and get the co-pilot. And get Joe, too.
Please sit down. Please return to your seats.
There's no one flying the plane!
No, go back to your seats. Mayday. Mayday. This is Trans-Pacific Flight 608. We have an emergency.
What was that?
Mayday! Mayday!
Bill, what was that?
Not me. I can't seem to find it.
Listen to her, she's right. I said we do have a pilot flying a plane. Will you listen? Go back to your seats and remain calm. Girls do what you've been trained to do. Now calm down. All right, now everything's under control. Now please, Margaret, you stay here. The rest of you go back to your seats and fasten your seatbelts. Calm down.
Listen to her. Now go back to your seats and make sure your seatbelts are securely fastened.
What's happening?
Can you fly, Hal?
Bev, I can't see. I can't see. Maybe I can help, huh?
Joe, come here, help me. It's all right.
Mayday! Mayday! This is Trans-Pacific Flight 608. We have emergency. Pilots and crew are ill. There's a private pilot flying the plane. Mayday!
Holy Christmas. Oh, it can't be. There's a target heading against the grain of the storm.
How big?
DC-8 or 707.
Frank, are they dead? No, they're still breathing. Can you lift them out? I'll try. Mayday! Mayday!
Who's flying the plane?
Me, sir, Frank Hardy.
Are you a pilot?
Private. A small single engine.
Okay. You'll be my eyes. What's our heading?
178.
They turned us back to Nassau. Altitude. What's the altitude?
What's the altitude, Joe? What's the altitude? 3,500 feet.
That's too low. Take her up. Take her up. Give her full throttle.
That's all of it. She's not lifting, Hal. Hal? It's out, Frank. Get in the radio, Joe. Mayday! Mayday, this is an emergency. Flight 608, Trans-Pacific Airlines. Mayday! Mayday! Mayday, this is an emergency. Joe, hit the extinguisher. I think it's that one. It's not working. Hit it again. Number 4, pull it out and hit the discharge. Discharge. That's got it. Thank God for small favors. Mayday! Mayday! This is an emergency. Flight 608, Trans-Pacific Airlines. Mayday! It's no use, Frank. You're not reading us. The fire broke out again. Hit the fire extinguisher again, quick! Pull out number 4. Joe, hit it again. Try.
Frank?
We're going down.
No!
If I don't put her down, she's gonna fall down. Then get back and prepare everyone, Beverly. Go on.
But Frank will die. There's nothing but ocean down there.
We're gonna be all right. We'll get out of this. Go on.
Frank, I'm so scared.
So am I. Go on, Beverly. Mayday. Mayday. This is Flight 608.
608? What are they doing back here? Get the Coast Guard on the horn. Get somebody down here fast. Better notify Dittman. If she goes down, the press people will be all over us.
I'll call him. Oh, God, I just remembered. Dittman's daughter's on Flight 608.
Remove all sharp objects from your pockets and take off your shoes. Then lean forward, putting your head between your knees and wrapping your arms around your legs. Stay calm. Stay in your seats. I repeat, stay calm and stay in your seats.
Okay, the flaps by my left leg. Give me 20 degrees. I can't hold her up any longer. We're going down.
long enough to swim to it.
She goes down, we have to do it in an orderly way. You've all been trained for this, so remember what you've been taught. Rows 1 through 25 will leave through the forward doors. So line up and keep cool. Rows 26 on back will leave through the rear doors. Beverly and Joe will direct you. So line up and do as they say. Okay. Move slowly.
Slow down and stay
Easy now.
Stay calm.
Door. Easy.
Radar here. If it happened to continue in that direction for just a minute or two longer, it may have reached the Brown Monmouth here, a small deserted island. We just pray that the people aboard that plane made it that far.
What are the chances of the people surviving in the life rafts, just in case they don't make the island?
Right, aren't they as good as Dad? That's a great big sea out there.
Gentlemen, we're in the middle of a hurricane.
It's my fault your boys are aboard that plane. If I hadn't brought you into this case...
You can't blame yourself. It was their decision to be aboard that plane from New York tonight. It's not your fault there was a storm. They're going to be all right.
You really believe that?
We've heard rumors that Martin Detman and the detective Fenton Hardy have family members aboard.
Is that the Martin Detman?
You're right, gentlemen.
Wow.
My daughter and Fenton's 2 sons are aboard 608.
Can you tell us your feelings at this moment, sir?
Did you ever think your daughter would be killed by one of your own pilots? Do you think your airline is unsafe?
Excuse me, gentlemen.
Mr. Detman, give us an answer. Give us an answer.
Hardy, we're sorry, sir. Do you have any comments at this time?
No.
The hurricane, which so far has been labeled Laura, struck NASA today much sooner and with much greater velocity than had been predicted by the experts. Laura has already left a trail of destruction totaling millions of dollars throughout the Caribbean. 100-mile-an-hour winds are sweeping the coast. A number of fishing vessels are unaccounted for. The rain has worsened in the last hour and visibility in the harbor is... Laura is said
Hi, boss. I'm sorry I didn't get to work today.
So far. We have just received a preliminary notice that a Trans-Pacific Airlines flight to New York, Flight 608, is down in the hurricane. Apparently, the plane went into the water at approximately 9 o'clock, somewhere near Grand Mammoth Island.
And you thought you could get away with that?
No. They were after me. I had no choice. I had to sell the real diamonds. Wait, please, Mr. Goldman.
You fooled Carla. You almost fooled me. If I hadn't withheld one of the diamonds, you would have. But how did you expect to fool Leclerc?
No, but I can explain.
Do you know what the syndicate will do to us when they find out we've sold them glass?
You'll never know. There's been an accident. I took care of everything, boss. There's been a big accident.
What's going to happen to you won't look like an accident.
Grand Mammoth Island. The sighting by a
No! Listen!
Trouble has confirmed that there are survivors, although how many is not known at this time. The Coast Guard will be putting out to sea to attempt a rescue, but not until the morning when it is hoped the storm will have abated enough to make such a rescue attempt viable. Beverly Tedman, the daughter of the president...
You brought down that plane full of people.
As soon as we have
You stupid animal. There are survivors. For all we know, the diamonds are intact.
Could remain indoors. Do not drive unless it is essential. And now, back to our program.
My boat.
What?
We've got to take my boat.
But we'll be killed in the storm. The Coast Guard won't even try.
Come on.
Boss, the airline's only hoping they're alive. We'll be killed, drowned. Boss, listen to me.
Come on.
How are they doing?
I don't know if they're getting better or worse.
What do you think, Tommy?
I don't know. I sure hope their fever breaks soon.
Is there anything we can do?
I'm afraid there's anything any of us can do.
They're pretty much on their own.
Is everyone present and accounted for?
Just barely. Most of them are pretty shaken up.
We'll be able to get help when the storm lets up.
Think they know where we are?
Well, maybe we'll be able to find out.
Where'd you get that?
I grabbed it off the plane as I was leaving.
Looks like Carlos. Glad you guys found it.
There's no sense in trying it now. We'll never get any reception in the storm. We'll see what the weather's like in the morning.
We won't get anything on that radio. We're in another dimension.
We're gonna be just fine.
You'll be all right, Lisa. Talk to you a second.
Okay? You'll be fine.
What do you think happened to the crew, Frank? I'm not sure. It's food poisoning, right? Or maybe just plain poisoning. You think someone could have... Well, I don't know. But it'd be interesting to find out if anyone on the plane had a large insurance policy on them. Yeah.
You been outside?
Yeah, it's beautiful.
What you looking for?
I can't find the radio. Joe? Hey, Joe, wake up.
So square, I'm dreaming.
Terrific. It's terrific. Dreamed I was on a deserted island with 116 beautiful girls. Where's the radio? It's over here. It was here. You had it. What'd you do with it? I didn't do anything with it. It was right here.
Well, now it's gotta be here someplace.
You better start looking. It's fine.
Knew we'd make it. What do we do when we get there, boss?
First, we find the diamonds and make sure they were lost in the crash. Then we make sure none of the survivors knows about them. Then we sit back and wait to be rescued like everybody else.
Look here. You're an angel. Thanks.
You're welcome. Does anyone else want any?
No, thank you.
That's it. How's the boat?
Oh. Well, congratulations. You all made it.
Yeah, thanks to you.
How do you feel?
Like I was poisoned in a plane crash, and then half drowned, and then spent the night on a rocky floor on top of it. But other than that, I'm okay.
Definitely think you were poisoned.
If you had my stomach right now, you wouldn't ask.
Did you all eat together last night?
No. The FAA requires that we don't all eat in the same place prior to any flight. Hal and I ate together. Eddie wasn't there.
Did you all have something to drink maybe somewhere? Even water?
Yeah. Come to think of it.
We did.
Yeah, yes, we...
Wait a minute. Yesterday, we all had coffee together. Remember that? Huh?
Maybe if help gets here soon, they can run some tests.
Oh, I'm sure there will be help. I'm sure they were tracking us on radar.
Hey, everybody, there's a boat coming. Oh, a boat. Oh, it's terrific. Oh, my boat.
Hello.
Are you lost too?
We're from Nassau. We were fishing when the storm came up.
Do you know where we are?
Grand Monmouth Island. We've already notified the Coast Guard.
They're on the way?
They left at 5 this morning. The storm let up about that time.
Looks like we've got company for lunch. I'll go inside and get him some food and water.
Many hours since we've tasted food or drink.
You're welcome to share what we have.
Now, maybe I'm being overly suspicious, but I don't think they're who they say they are.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. What kind of a guy would go fishing in a white suit? What do you think they're up to? It's getting more and more confusing. They look like they know one another. Yeah. And listen to this. When everyone had left the plane last night, Carla wanted to go back inside to get something. Something she wanted badly enough to risk her life for.
What, I wonder?
Hey, didn't Beverly say that radio was Carla's, the one that's missing now? Yeah. And who was up half the night nursing the crew? She was. Now she's talking to some guy who may not be who he says he is. Talking to him like she knows him. Where's she going?
Hold it, Carla.
Carla, wait! Hold it!
Let go of me, please.
Hold it, Carla.
I'm no right. Leave me alone.
Frank, there's got to be a fortune here.
Leave me alone, please. You don't understand. You're ruining everything.
Well, I'm afraid we do understand, Carla.
You've been smuggling.
Just trust me and go.
Hold it. Diamonds don't get cracks in them. These are made of glass. They're phonies.
Can't be fakes.
Who have you been smuggling them for, Carla?
Who?
A man named LeClaire.
LeClaire? Who? He's that New York syndicate guy. Dad's had some run-ins with him. Where do they come from?
A supplier in Nassau.
The men who arrived this morning.
That's it.
What?
The supplier supplies the diamonds to the New York syndicate. They do it until they build up confidence, and then on a big shipment, they send them glass instead. But the shipment never arrives in New York. They bring down the plane that's carrying it. It's no one's fault, and the fake diamonds are lost forever.
Oh, my God. My God.
Very good, gentlemen.
right, fire one off.
Should we start moving the crew? Do you think they're well enough? I know they want to move. Well, then let's go ahead. And let's get everybody else out here all
Okay. Girls, come on. Everybody out. We're both here.
Hey, Lisa, have you seen Frank and Joe?
No, I don't know where they are. And I haven't seen Carla either, come to think of it.
Thank you.
Go on. Back up.
You heard what he said. Back up. Go on.
Very unfortunate that after coming so far, but after all, accidents do happen, don't they?
They sure do.
That reminds me. Mr. Prager, join them.
What? What are you talking about?
Join them.
Boss, it's all over now. We did it, you and I.
Get in line, Prager!
You're never gonna get away with this.
I think I will.
Hold it. I got something I want to say.
You can't stall. You've got nothing to stall with.
Hold it.
You know, Beverly, I got Carla to tell me how she got mixed up in the smuggling racket. Her brother has a rare blood disease. The treatments are incredibly expensive. Smuggling diamonds was the only way she could come up with the money to pay for it.
Really? What do you think they'll do to her?
Well, it's the first time for her. It may be a technicality, but I don't think that can do much to her for smuggling cut glass.
That's right.
How come you always get the girl?
How come I always get the girl? Would you believe that came from a man who just spent a day and a night on a tropical paradise filled with gorgeous young stewardesses?
Well, I see you guys are back to your true form. We'll be leaving for the ship in just a couple minutes. By the way, I talked to Carla's mother by ship-to-shore phone.
And?
It seems that it's true. Her brother does have a rare blood disease. As a matter of fact, the treatment costs upward of $3,300 a month.
That's rough.
Well, I was just telling Joe and Fenton here that Trans-Pacific set up a foundation a few years ago. I don't think we'll have too much trouble persuading the board of directors that Carla's brother's case is a worthy one.
Oh, Dad, that's wonderful.
Actually, I think the biggest problem we're going to have is with the Airline Pilots Association.
Oh?
Yeah, it's going to take a lot of explaining to them how a couple of non-union pilots were flying one of our airplanes.